Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where and when you're listening to this. This is Coffee with Kevin, and I am Kevin, and this is my coffee cup. Mm-mm-mm. And today we got a new coffee cup, right? Give thanks with a great, with a greater heart, with a grateful heart. Sorry, give thanks with a grateful heart. Isn't that great? Hey, in case you can't see it, I love coffee. I don't know if people know that, but I love coffee. It's a great thing. And today is the 17th of October already, 2023. We have 2024 just around the corner, a couple of months away. Oh my goodness. What happened today on this day? Hey, good morning, sweetheart. Um, Wow, on this day, marijuana was legalized in 2018 in Canada. I always knew they were high up there, but now they're high up there more than normal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Um, yeah, a couple other things today. The action film Bullet, which I've seen several times, and it's kind of got a cult following. That was released today in 1968. I was alive back then. Yes, I was. Um, Mother Teresa was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. A great thing. A great woman. Did many things. Also, VisiCalc was released today. VisiCalc. What is that? This is the very first spreadsheet. I know my techie's coming out now. The very first spreadsheet made by Apple called VisiCalc was coming out today. I remember hearing stories about that, about the person who created it, and they were teaching in I think Harvard, and they would have six these blackboards, chalkboards across, and they'd continue they'd write a spreadsheet. And there was no such thing as spreadsheets at the time, but they'd continue writing columns and columns and columns of stuff across the boards. And eventually, they said there's got to be an easier way to do this, and um, created a spreadsheet. Anyway, anyway, that's a little bit of the story or history today. So how are you doing? Again, my coffee. And me, Kevin, I'm a mindset coach. In case you're attending or looking at this for the first time, I'm a mindset coach. And a mindset coach helps people create the right mindset. What's a mindset, Kevin? The easiest way to do it is it's an attitude. And an attitude is the state of mind you have and the way you look at things. All right, so that's basically a mindset. Your state of mind and the way you look at things. State of mind being, yep, I'm open. I'm open to learning. I'm open to this. I'm open to that. There's all sorts of mindsets, so it doesn't have to be open. Mind can be a closed mindset too. But my state of mind and the way I'm looking at things, the way I'm looking at things. So there's basically two types of mindsets out there. Um, there's a growth mindset, and this is by Carol Dweck. There's a growth mindset, and there's a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset says, "Hey, I'm all set. I know what I know, and there's no need to learn anything else because if I try to learn anything else, it's beyond what I know. It's not comfortable. I may not, I may not succeed in it." That's a fixed mindset. An open mindset says, "Hey, I know that I don't know everything, and I know that I'm not gonna succeed at everything I try, at least the first time. But I don't care because if I don't succeed at something, I'm going to learn from it, and I can figure it out, and I can do it again and again, or I can figure out that hey, maybe that's not in my wheelhouse, in my skill set, and it doesn't bother me." That's a growth mindset. It's a healthy. Um, what am I looking for? Whatever it is, it's healthy. It's a healthy self-esteem is what I'm looking for. But a growth mindset is someone who's open to learning, who's open to figuring out, who's open to learning what might be wrong with what they're doing. All right, growth, a fixed mindset is fixed. It's like, okay, I'm it, I got it, don't bother me. I don't really need to know anything else. Now, this fixed mindset is dangerous. It's dangerous for the person, or it's dangerous for the organization that has it too. There's been companies that have gone out of business because they had a fixed mindset, because they said, hey, what we have is great, people love it, and we're not going to change. That's the fixed mindset. We're not going to change. We're resistant to change, because we do it well. The unfortunate thing is this: in this economy, in this day and age, change is so swift and so fast. We're driven by technology, and technology changes so often. It has gained speed for the past 30, 40 years, where it changes very often. So people in technology, they can't have a fixed mindset, because you come out of college with a computer science degree, getting a job, and all of a sudden you're learning new software, because what you learned is already outdated. That's how fast technology is. And so uh, you have to have a growth mindset. You have to know that your things are constantly growing, and you're constantly growing. And by growing, I mean you're learning more and more and more and more. And so that can be overwhelming. That can really get to us. And I've worked with some people that say, there's so much stuff going on around them. They're just so confused. They're overwhelmed. They can't get through the clarity. They can't get through and get clarity. Well, I'm going to teach you something today that's going to help you get a little clarity. This is a process called Ho'o. No, this is not the process called Ho'oponopono. This is a process called Hakalau. Hakalau. I know both of those words sound a little strange, sound a little foreign. They're not foreign. They're Hawaiian, and Hawaii is part of the United States. So it's not foreign. They're Hawaiian. Hakalau. Hakalau is a learning state, but it's a state where when you get into it, everything kind of just comes together, right? And all the stuff, all the confusion, all the stuff goes away. It just kind of settles down. So Hakalau is pretty easy. It's basically, I'll give you the secret. It's peripheral vision. So when you're at the eye doctor and he's testing for peripheral vision, he says, check over there, check over there. Maybe you're getting a little bit of it, but you're getting into peripheral vision on both eyes. You're getting into where you're seeing to the sides while you're looking forward. And the way to do that is to look forward, to look a little bit above eye level. Look a little bit above eye level, and you get your two hands in front of you, and you move them over and over and over. I know they're getting a little on this background, it's getting a little weird, but you keep on moving them over and over as you're looking straight and up, and you move them as far back as you can. I'd have my hands a little wider, but I have this for the screen. Now I can see the screen at the same time I can see the hands, so I've got peripheral vision. And when you've got them as far back as you can, and maybe do a little of this so you can grab it with your eyes. Woo! And take a deep breath when you feel that you're there at the far end. And then you can bring your eyes down. And get this, I'm in peripheral vision. What this has done for me, since the eyes are the only sensory organ that goes directly to the brain without going through the central nervous system, they impact the brain in a different way. And what this did is somehow slowed the brain waves down. So I'm in what's called an alpha state. It's a state where meditation can start. It's a state where hypnosis can start. It's a state where daydreaming can start. A state where the imagination can start. But it's a state where I can absorb things at a deeper level. So as I'm here in this alpha state, I can start to learn. But what also happened when I got there is a lot of stuff cleared out of my head. I feel calm. My head's clear. I've got some clarity. So if I come here with an intention, or if I get an intention now, I have a lot more clarity to work on it. I did wiggle my fingers. I just seeing that. That for some reason, well, my text didn't come into my peripheral, but everything else did. Um, I was just talking to the chats that I'm getting. That's what I was doing. So yes, it's amazing. It's an amazing tool. Can be used for a lot of things. It can be used. It calms your mind down. The monkey mind, the monkey brain. It's where everything's trying to get your attention all at once, as if there's 100 monkeys around you. They're trying to get your attention at once. So it calms the monkey brain down. It actually makes them, kind of fall asleep. And it allows for clarity, allows for you to think better, to do things better, to learn better. If you're in school, if you're in some sort of courses, when you sit down and start your learning, whether it's in a class or whether it's online, go into Hakalau first. And you want to calm your brain first anyway. And then just pay attention. When you come to that point where you bring your eyes down and just start looking, just calmly sit there and pay attention. Let it absorb in. When it comes time to taking the test, you do the same thing. Because when you are taking a test, you want to access that material that's sunk in deep, so you go back into that state and you can get it easily. Yes, it's a wonderful, wonderful state, and I'm very thankful and grateful for it. Mm. So that's it. That's the lesson for today. Is hakalau, but the real lesson for today is be aware. Be aware what's going on in your mind, in your head. Are you overwhelmed? And if you are, be aware that, hey, maybe I should start to breathe. Maybe I should start to slow down. Maybe I should start hakalau. That's the lesson. That's the thing that I tell all my clients. The very first step is become aware, because most of us go through life, we react. We react without thinking. When you can become more aware of your own feelings, what's coming up, what's starting to happen, then you have the choice. Then you have a conscious choice. We always have a choice, but it's usually unconscious. Then you have the conscious choice that you can say, hey, maybe I got to do something to change this. Maybe I got to do something to change my thought pattern, or my feelings, or my attitude, or my mindset. It's when you can become aware, and then you have that free choice we're all supposed to have. Free choice to react the way we want to react, the way we should react, the way that is best to react. Because that's what this is all about, is what am I doing with what's happening. All right, this has been another great Tuesday, and I want to wish you the best rest of the day, the best rest of the week. And as I say all the time, and as hopefully you're starting to begin to learn, you have that choice to make. You're the one who can make it the best. You're the one who can make it incredible. All right. Take care all. Bye.